What's up, Flyers? I'm Mary Mull.
And I'm Madeline Lowe.
And you're watching the rundown for September 16th, 2022.
Hey, Mary Houston, how'd you do on the PSAT?
Not too well, but I know some of our students did.
Here's the Hot List to tell us more about our National Merit Semifinalists.
Loyola got some exciting news on Wednesday when the National Merit Semifinalists were announced.
I'm so excited to have 3 National Merit Semifinalists. We have not had one since 2020, and since I've been here, we have not had 3 in 1 year ever. So this is a really big deal for us.
I was really excited to find out and relieved that I'd won National Merit because it usually weighs out of state for most colleges.
I was really surprised that I got this chance. I didn't realize how important it was until I came home, talked to my mom about it, and she was like, dude, you're gonna get a lot of opportunities from this. This is amazing. So I was really happy after that, and yeah.
I honestly didn't know what it was, but when I did well on the PSAT sophomore year and I realized how many opportunities could come from it doing well on it junior year, it was a goal of mine to do well on it.
They were in the top 1% of test takers in the entire state of Louisiana, and we're so proud and can't wait to see them go forward in the competition.
I was really excited. I texted my mom as soon as I found out, and she was super excited, so then I was super excited. It offers a lot of scholarship opportunities, and I'm really glad to get them.
A big goal for me because I've been looking at out-of-state colleges, and getting the tuition waiver was a pretty big deal.
I'm going to apply to some of the schools that offer full tuition for National Merit Semifinalists, and I have to write essays and submit an application to hopefully become a finalist.
Loyola really helped me prepare by giving me practice PSATs and opportunities to learn in a great environment.
Congratulations to all our winners. This has been Lily Hutless.
I wish I was that smart.
If you didn't know, this week begins Hispanic Heritage Month.
Taylor Nash tells us all about it.
Hispanic Heritage Month began Thursday, September 15th and lasts until October 15th. Here is why it is important that we celebrate throughout the month.
Okay, it's important to celebrate the Hispanic Heritage Month because the Hispanic community is part of the United States history. Actually, the Hispanic community is the biggest majority in this country.
Hispanic Heritage Month starts on September the 15th. That's because the first week of Hispanic Heritage Month, that's when many countries from Latin America celebrate their independence. Hispanic Heritage Month celebrates and acknowledges the contributions of Hispanic Americans to our culture here in the United States.
I think Hispanic Heritage Month is important because it helps appreciate the different cultures around the world, specifically in Latin America and Spain.
This is my cousin Jarrett, and our moms come from Hispanic descent.
Our grandma is from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and we're so excited that it's Hispanic Heritage Month because we played a great part in American history.
It's important to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month just to see where I came from and what my people did in American history.
Now, let's see how much Loyola students know about Hispanic heritage.
The 3 states with the highest Hispanic population would be
Arizona,
New Mexico,
and Texas.
Okay, so my best guess for the 3 states with the highest amount of Latin American citizens would probably be New Mexico, Texas, and I don't know, California.
The 3 states that have the largest Hispanic population are New Mexico,
California,
Texas.
I'd have to guess a senior?
I don't really know. I think I heard Steele talk about some girl named that there.
She is the first Hispanic Supreme Court Justice.
I think she's Puerto Rican.
When was the first time that Hispanic Month was celebrated in the United States? I'm going to guess it's at least been in the last decade. So I will say, I'm going with 2012.
I think the 1960s because the Civil Rights Movement.
I think 1965 because it sounds like a good year.
Hopefully students are able to learn a few more things before the month is up. This has been Taylor Nash.
Muchas gracias, Taylor.
Mary Houston, have you met our new psychology teacher yet?
I have, but have our students?
Garland Barrett introduces us to Mrs. Moore.
This year, Loyola has gained a new psychology teacher and school counselor. I talked with Miss Moore to see how her experience has been the past few weeks.
Hi, I'm Beth Moore. I am counselor and psychology teacher here at Loyola. I have really enjoyed teaching psychology and AP psychology with our students here at Loyola. As a counselor, I work with students who are struggling, and those that might need somebody to talk to, those that have a question. I often pull students in to get to know our freshmen and upperclassmen. You'll see me at lunch sometimes walking around just checking on people, but I'm available for any needs that students have or any questions that they might have. Overall, I really am enjoying my time here at Loyola. The students and faculty have just been very welcoming, kind, and helpful in every way.
So I'm in AP Psych with Miss Moore, and she's super sweet. I've had a lot of fun in her class. I love psychology, so I've been learning a lot.
I have Miss Moore for AP Psychology, and she's really just a joy to have in the classroom. She's always coming up with really fun experiments for us to try and new ways of learning.
It's really fun having my mom as a teacher. I get to drive her to school, and she always has like food and drinks in her room that I can get.
We're glad you like Loyola, Miss Moore. This has been Garland Barrett.
Loyola, psyched to have you this year, Miss Moore.
Our sports teams have been in full swing these past few weeks, and we have lots to catch up on.
Mary Elberson gives us this week's sports report.
Our Flyers have been working very hard so far this season. Here is this week's sports report. The volleyball team has had an exciting week with matches against rivals Captain Shreve and Burt. A big crowd was on hand Monday night when the Flyers took on Shreve. Loyola won the match 3-1 with scores of 25-21, 25-20, 18-25, and 25-8. Wednesday, Loyola lost 3-0 at Burt. The next match for the varsity will be Tuesday at home against Evangel. The Flyer football team will be in Stonewall tonight to take on North DeSoto in a non-district game. Flyers were defeated last week by Logansport 44-42 at Mesmer Stadium. Loyola trailed 30-0 before making an amazing comeback. The Flyers scored 27 straight points by recovering 2 onside kicks. Loyola had a chance after scoring with 33 seconds left to cut the lead to 2 points. The Flyers could not come up with a third onside kick recovery. Trace Wall scored 4 touchdowns and had a 2-point conversion and rushed for 134 yards. Great job to all of our Flyer athletes. This has been Mary Elberson.
That's all for this week's rundown.
Remember to come out tomorrow night and support the Flyer football team at North DeSoto.
Keep up the great work, Flyers. And have a great weekend, Loyola.
It's Blue Out Bird. You don't even have to change clothes. Just wear your navies from school. If everybody could walk in about 6 o'clock or 6:15, think about how intimidating that would be to Bird. Blue Out Bird!